Hello, Taurus. Good day to you. Welcome to my channel, KG's TLC. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. I hope you're doing well during these holidays. Happy holidays. All cozy at home with your loved ones. Yeah. I feel a strong solar plexus pull. I wonder what that's about. I'm getting the message that some of you are feeling a bit stuck. Well, I know the lockdown's happening in Canada. I don't know where you're living, but I guess some of you are feeling the effects of that as much as you can be homebodies. All right, so I'm going to start the reading with the Crystal Oracle deck. See what messages they have for you. And please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the love and support. It helps with the algorithms. And it shows me some love. I'm just starting out this channel as new, but I've been reading tarot and oracle decks for a very long time. I figured it'd be a good opportunity, since we're all in quarantine, to reach out to other people. All right, we have selenite, moonstone, stitchet, and serpentine. Okay. All right, so selenite, this card right here. Oh, my hands are shaky too. Jeez, what's going on with you guys? Anyway, this is all about having pure, loving thoughts, telepathically connecting to the ones that you love, and sending them nothing but loving thoughts, healing thoughts. So if you've been feeling discouraged lately at all, or having conflicting thoughts about people in particular in your life, I'm getting the message of not fully trusting. The best thing for you to do is to stay optimistic and send loving thoughts. Because if selenite doesn't come up for no reason, that usually indicates that you are telepathically connected to the people that are close to you. So whatever you think, that seed gets planted into their heads. So just be mindful of that, okay? And you have moonstone. So this speaks about a purging happening during the next full moon, which is at the end of this month. It's not that far away. I believe it's supposed to happen on the 28th. Don't quote me. But you're going to feel a wide range of emotions. And you probably won't be entirely sure as to why it's happening. But trust in the process, okay? If you need to take some quiet time for yourself, just to allow yourself to really feel those, allow your body to go through those feelings. Because if they stay stuck and stagnant inside you, that's just going to block you from all the good stuff that's coming your way. And we just went through a huge shift in energy with Jupiter and Saturn going direct in 0 degrees Aquarius. Huge event universally. And a lot of people are feeling the effects of that right now, and the effects vary. Now, it does show alignment for blessings to come into our lives, but we need to get rid of all that old stuff first before all the new stuff comes in, right? Okay. So I believe that that's why this moonstone is coming up for you, and the selenite card. Because if we stay stuck in the past and we have these pessimistic thoughts instead of loving thoughts, that's going to hold us back. That's going to block us from positive energy coming into our 3D reality. And that's the whole purpose of this moonstone card, is to help. So the universe essentially is helping you push all of that, I don't know what else to call it, but like sludge at the bottom of a pot. You know, like when you make soup or stew and you don't stir it for a while and everything just kind of settles on the bottom. Well, this next full moon is going to help kind of stir that pot a little bit, kind of like the effect of Mercury, but a little bit different because it's all emotionally based instead of physically based, right? So really taking the time to just allow yourself to heal and stitch it in serpentine. That has to do, yeah, this all makes sense. I'm going to read this card. It says, fear and negative thoughts are preventing you from experiencing peace and joy in your life. They are blocking your creativity, and as a consequence, your life seems dull and dreary. You can change this situation by consciously choosing to love and trust the universe instead of fearing it. Yeah, the universe isn't conspiring against us. It is conspiring with us, right? So it has to do with that mental telepathy again. So as you think, so shall it be type of scenario. So really watching your thoughts and being careful that you keep them with optimism and showing gratitude for what you already have. And for the things that you're looking forward to, another thing that I like to keep in mind is if you notice that it's not manifesting as quickly as you expected, just remind yourself and tell yourself it's on its way. And it'll help you to stay out of those pessimistic and fearful thoughts that it's never going to happen for you, because it is. It's just taking a bit longer than you expected. That's all, okay? Where is it? Sit quietly in meditation and invoke the healing power of love, imagining yourself bathed in beautiful healing energies. Visualize all the colors of the rainbow swirling within and around you. There is nothing to fear, and you're eternally surrounded by love. Yes. Okay. So that time out again, right? Allowing yourself to really release those fearful thoughts, those thoughts of doubt, even thoughts of shame. Like if there's any past regrets of decisions that you've made or things that you believe that you could have done better, that there's never the case. We're meant to go through everything we go through. Some of them are just simply lessons, but everything's for a purpose, right? Right. And you guys have the Midas touch. So that telepathy card that came up does not surprise me at all. All right, what else do we have? I'm going to see what the Animal Oracle has for you. And the other message that's coming to me is, like, we are the master manifestors of our own lives, right? We create our own reality. So again, if you're having those fearful, doubtful thoughts and, you're having this dull, dreary energy and you're kind of feeling drained, if you need to take a break, take that break. Honor your body as well. Sometimes it's just as productive to take a break and do nothing. Our bodies need rest, right? I'm kind of getting that sense. Okay. All right. We have dog. Be loyal to what you love. Nice. Love that. Okay. That was in the protection. So I'm going to read. Oh, all right. We got 2 protection messages. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Number 50. And one more. Turtle, slow and steady wins the race. Well, and you're Taurus, right? So you guys understand that things do take time, as much as we try to will it to happen, we still need to work with the energies of the universe, so that when it does manifest in our lives, we know that it's stable and something that is not going to be taken away as quickly as it appears. Right. All right, so I'm going to read these to you. Okay, I'm going to read the protection messages because they're like that for a reason. That's for sure. Okay, I'm just going to turn them this way for you so you can see them. Okay. So dog spirit. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when dog spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let dog spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all its forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. Yes, okay. So I'm feeling like there's been recent disappointment with some of your close relationships. You're unsure as to the level of loyalty, right? Either from you or from other people. But again, like the card was saying, taking a moment to look at all the things that you're grateful for and keeping that loving attitude, right? And that includes for yourself. Like I said, if you need to take a break for you and you're feeling just burnt out, do that for you. Very important. Even if you have demands of other people, from other people, self-love has to come first. Okay, Rhino. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head. Typical Taurus, right? Yeah, I got no judgment. I'm Taurus moon. All right. Or find your easiest way around it and don't fight it. Are you exhausted by your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there is only one way to remove it from your path? Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes it is no, not yet. And sometimes it is no, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities, and you will find other options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth resisting head on. Don't waste energy banging your head against the wall. Yeah. Well, as a Taurus moon, I can identify with that stubbornness, right? So it could be you're feeling very fixed in regards to a specific relationship. You want things to kind of stay the same because as a fixed earth sign, changes can be very difficult for you, right? And so this card is asking you, the Rhino is asking you to kind of just let go of the reins a little bit and just allow it to evolve, okay? Whether that's you or the other person, the relationship itself. Things aren't meant to stay the same because if it doesn't grow, it dies, right? And that could be many things, but you understand that. Change equals growth. Change equals evolution. And that's always a good thing, always. All right, so then we have Turtle. Okay. Pushing too hard or rushing to leave others in the dust is not the way of Turtle Spirit. Even if it seems at times it is the way of the world, Turtle wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. In the protection position, Turtle is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. As an old Norse saying goes, we do without doing and everything gets done. We do without doing and everything gets done. Spirit conspires on your behalf, so slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you might be losing. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do, simply be. Yes, so burrowing through all these obstacles is definitely not the way to go, is what these are saying. Allow yourself to take a break. Whoop, my cards are flying. Allow yourself to take a break and to slow down. Don't try to control the outcome. Oh, okay. This card flew out, and I'm going to trust that. It's the skunk one. It's about know your worth. All right. I'm going to read that one too before I move on. But We always think that if we don't do something, that we're going to miss an opportunity or that we're going to lose out on something. And that's never the case. You know, if we find that balance in our lives and in ourselves and we honor that first, everything always turns out exactly as it should. But when we place too much of our will into certain situations or relationships and people, that's when things start to go all awry. And then we get drained, right? Because we put too much responsibility on our shoulders, and then control issues start to ensue. It's not healthy for anyone. So just easing off the reins a little bit. All right, know your worth. Number 54. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk wants you to be your best self, the true you. And the protection message. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. Yes. And 54. 5 is all about challenge and change, and 4 is all about stability, process, and structure. So, and it's also about cooperation with other people, right? And with spirit. So by going through these challenge and changes, we thus are able to gain that stability that we are looking for by having more faith in ourselves and in the guidance that we receive. And 5 plus 4 equals 9. That's integrity and wisdom. So we gain a stronger sense of who you are, right? That's really good. That's awesome. So slow and steady wins the race. Reminds me of Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's move on and see what else they have for you. For Taurus. Yeah, for Taurus. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. I also recommend checking your rising and your moon sign as well as your sun sign. Okay. All right, so we have the Emperor, that's Aries. What else? So this is all about taking charge, not necessarily being a dictator, but being a leader and using your logic and focusing on what it is that you truly desire. What else for Taurus? Asserting your independence. Oh, the Magician. There it is, the Master Manifester. Right, because the Emperor is a very focused individual. He knows exactly what he wants, and he oversees his entire empire, and he knows everything that's going on in his empire. But he doesn't feel the need to exert his will upon everyone. He knows that everyone has a part to play, a responsibility of their own, right? And the other message that I'm getting with this, like I was talking about earlier with the Magician, the Master Manifester. So again, with those, instead of focusing on that fear and doubt, because that's what you'll manifest in your life, right? And the Emperor in reverse is all about having control issues, right? Trying to dictate and control the outcomes out of fear. But we never get what we want by trying to control and dictate the outcomes, right? If we just allow things to be. So it all depends on you. It's your choice, right? You are the master of your life. What else for Taurus? Virgo, the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Taurus and Virgo, that's usually makes a lot of sense, whether it's a friend, loved one, partner. But their ruling planet is Mercury, which is also connected to the Magician. It also could be connected with a Gemini. But the Hermit is all about looking inward, doing a little bit of solitude, taking some time for yourself to really look inside to find your star, which is like your wish fulfillment, soul spark, your true calling, your true purpose. Right? So that's what you're going to be uncovering, I believe, by taking this pause. I'm hearing that very strongly. It's very important right now for you to just to kind of pull back a little bit. Now, cozy up on the couch, watch some Netflix, I don't know, one of your favorite TV shows, get some good food. I know Taurus love food. Me too. Pisces, Sun, Taurus, Moon. Oh my God. Love affairs with food. All right, so we have the Falcon. Yes, okay. So using your intuition, your third eye, and seeing things from a different perspective, rising above, ability, strategy, skill, focus, transition, changes, higher self, which also goes back to the Hermit. Then we have Wolverine and Dolphins. Fierce, unpredictable, wild, power struggles, assertive, possessive, determined, elusive. So yes, the power struggles. Be careful of that, okay? Because again, control's just an illusion anyway, really, at the end of the day. Yes, asserting your independence, standing strong in your own self, having time alone, attitude is everything, calm, cool, and collected. And Dolphins, that's all about having playful, calm, peaceful communication, collaborating with other people as well, you know, which is important. The Emperor knows this as well. Firefly, that's the 11 number. So that's all about, again, with the higher self and third eye, transition, illumination, chemistry, inner fire, soul spark, and it goes back to the Hermit card again. Someone very exceptional, magic, attraction. So yes, again, like you guys are known as the King of Pentacles in the Tarot, and that's all about King Midas. You have the Midas touch. So anything you touch can turn to gold. So very exceptional. You have a soul spark. You have magic. You attract whatever you think. So again, with that selenite card, right? Getting out of this fearful state of mind, these fearful thoughts and these doubtful thoughts about who's loyal, who's not, who you should have your loyalty towards, who you should not. Just allow yourself to breathe for a little while. Go inside yourself like the Hermit and take a breather. There's nothing to fear, right? And this will illuminate and help you to see things clearly. Then we have the butterfly. Oh my God. And then out. Okay. Wow. Flying out. Jesus. Excuse me. Then we have the butterfly. See, this is all about metamorphosis. So you're evolving on a deep level right now. This is good. I know change is not comfortable. Evolution is not comfortable on any level. And you might feel that might have been why I was feeling this like my hands were vibrating when I first turned on this video, guys. And that was me tuning into you. So I can feel it on the inside of, it's like very uncomfortable. And it kind of feels unsteady. And for a Taurus, that's not cool, right? But it's all part of the process. And the more you fight it and the more you try to put reasons as to why that are fear-based and doubt-based, that's what you're going to end up manifesting. But that's not what's happening right now. That's not the truth of the matter. What's happening right now is you're evolving in a good way, right? The butterfly is all about metamorphosis. Embracing change, evolution of the soul, reinventing yourself. And then you have the owl. So you see through all the facades. And the message I just heard was you're seeing what true loyalty means. What it means to have true loyalty towards yourself, towards others, for them to show that towards you. You're gaining a lot of wisdom from this. And then you have the beaver. things work against you, but persistence pays off. Determined, repetition, making dreams real. And you guys are all about that. You know the effort that you need to put in for something to happen, right? Because it's not just about as you think, so shall it be. It's just like, oh, if I keep thinking long and hard enough, it's just going to appear in front of my face. No, you got to put the work in too, right? But you need to make a decision. But what this is saying is that you need to take a pause first before you continue to move forward. Like the slow and steady wins the race. You know, I'm getting excited for you guys. This is good. This is good. Okay, what else we got? The loyalty card, the dog card showed up again. So that's twice now for you guys. We have Lily, established, ambition, experience, development, achievement, longevity, mature. Okay, we have mask, so there's a disguise, hidden motives. We'll see what else is there. It's not always bad. Ooh. We have key, solution, intelligence, genius, insight, travel, messenger. Mountain, an obstacle, problem, distance, solitude. What else do you have? Clouded judgment. There's that doubtful thoughts. That's really only the only obstacle in your way that I see right now is these doubts, like that Stitch It and Serpentine card. Oh, what else? And that's in regards to an agreement or a partnership that you are thinking about. You want to travel to this person, potentially, or you want them to come see you. But we have bouquet. So this is about like a reconciliation, could be a gift. What else do we have? Oh, you got the sun card. Oh. And then we have man, so this could be you or the person you're thinking of. New beginnings, brand new. Okay, so what I'm getting here, yeah, that loyalty card, that dog card keeps coming in my head. Oh, and then you have stars. That's like a wish fulfillment. Falling in love. Hopes, dreams, inspired providence, miracles. Okay. So you're finding a solution. But there's a lot of doubt and in your mind, and it's making you feel very confused. It's making you hesitate in regards to this commitment, this partnership, a possible reconciliation. And yeah, there could definitely be distance between the two of you. But you have a lot of positive cards that are confirming that you're on the right track. If you're doubting that this person has loyalty towards you, it's saying that it's in your head, right? And again, with that master manifestor, the magician, as you think, so shall it be. So if you keep focusing on the fear and the things that you're worried about, if whether this person has loyalty towards you or not, these cards are saying that you're going to create and manifest those fears into your reality as a result of obsessing over them and constantly thinking about those and letting go of the need to control the outcome, right? Because it's mainly about honoring yourself. Yeah, get more info. We have magnifying glass. So looking at the details. So really take a second look is what it's saying. Like take a step back and just observe and watch. Oh, wow. We got double rainbow, guys. Okay, this is divine intervention. So the universe is conspiring with you in a good way. And yeah, and then we have compass. That's true north, direct path, seeking truth, find your way, make a plan. So yes, and the snowflake card is all about, just handling it with care. Don't jump to conclusions is what I'm hearing. Be careful of that. And then we have the element of air. So that could be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I do believe I mentioned Gemini earlier. But this is also about just using your intellect and just being curious, not being too serious about it. Kind of taking like an objective view. Yep, there you go. Using your logic. Yeah, in regards to a third party. So someone in your group or someone in the other person's group could have been influencing or blocking this connection or this reconciliation. Then we have tracks, steady forward movement, autopilot. What else do we have? Perfect timing. Yeah, this is about divine timing. Perfect timing, longevity, the past, lifetime, origin, time passes, test of time, make time, eventually. So again, with the slow and steady wins the race. This is not something that's going to happen overnight, guys. And then we have balance. And this is earth energy, right? And that you're earth. Feeling complete, centered, meditate, awareness, just right, equality, well-being. So really taking that time out, like the Hermit card was talking about. Yeah, and there's a woman. So we had the man earlier, and here's the woman. So you're feeling hopeful. You want to pursue this. You're concerned about this individual, or if you're the divine feminine, you're concerned about a third party. And what it's telling you is to handle with care. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't think the worst. Just pull back, get an objective view, and you will get the answers you seek. And then we have stepping stones. The process of arrival, baby steps, like slow and steady, right? Because that's a solid foundation. And again, if it's a solid foundation and it's something that takes time to build up, and it's like the wine card, right? Developing over time, the good stuff, finesse, age as well. So this is a relationship, a connection that's long lasting, depending on how you handle it, right? Because handle with care. We have the snowflake card. So, really take the time to come into an objective state of mind, like Queen of Swords, and have a process. And then we have the element of earth, which is you being practical, grounded, solid, dutiful, measured, dependable, tangible, builder and maker. So yes. Okay. If this is something you're hoping for, going into those fearful thoughts is not what's going to manifest it, right? And also knowing that at the end of the day, no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. If it's meant to happen, and if it's meant to be in your life, this person, they will come into your life, right? If it's meant to last, it'll last. Trying to control the outcome and trying to dictate how it's supposed to go is only going to create what's called a tower moment, because the castle that you build is built on sand, is built off of self-will, and it always falls because it's not a solid foundation. All right, let's see what the Karma Love cards have for you. The Storyteller. Woo. Lion. Creates. Okay, come on, just one. Like three that wanted to fly out. Come on, this one, please. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it takes a minute. For Taurus, please. That's the message for Taurus. Self-esteem. Okay. The Storyteller creates self-esteem. So I'm going to read the message across the top, and then I'm going to read the poetry on the bottom. And it says, share and compare your life and philosophy with others. Accentuate the positive as you risk taking a chance on your ability to create the kind of relationship you want. Have fun as you put your needs first, especially if you have a fear of feeling alone or being alone. Beautiful. So yes, asserting that independence, right? It makes me think of the moose, really asserting your independence. And the moose card also symbolizes the need. They don't feel the need to try to assert that, right? It's not about being aggressive. It's about just commanding that respect because they already know they have it, right? They're a leader, powerful, independent, time alone. Attitude is everything. Okay. Here's the poetry. Tell your tale and listen to, as others tell their tale to you. Find the point at which you meet and form a bond that's strong and sweet. But if your life's a tale of woe, be slow to let bad feelings show. So again, with that fear and doubt, right? You know, when you think about this person, send them loving, positive thoughts. Okay? If you have any fearful or doubt, what I'm hearing is doing some writing. Yeah. Write a letter and burn it. You'll give a life to someone new in ways that others could not do. The one with whom you'll share your fate does seek a lover who creates. Improve your life in every way. Let that child within you play. Self-confidence and self-esteem are oh so crucial to your dream. Respect yourself and others too. Will greatly value what you do. Those you draw into your sphere are mirrors of your hopes and fears. So yes, at the end of the day, it's a choice, right? We can focus on our hope, and we can focus on the love, or we can focus on our fears. And again, with that master manifester, right? The magician, you are the creator of your own reality, and you have the Midas touch. So taking control and charge of your life, asserting that independence, you know, being tempering yourself with the impatience, right? And being assertive instead of aggressive, and just being commanding of your own life, right? It's like leading by example and not trying to take things too seriously. Have a playful approach. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you stayed with me to the end, awesome. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, thank you so much for all the support. And thank you for subscribing. If you've subscribed. Yeah. And I hope you have an awesome holiday. Okay. Love you.